Hello everyone, welcome back to I Know Indonesian channel. Today we are going to learn sentence structure of present perfect and simple past in Indonesian language. In Indonesian language, present perfect and simple past is not different. We just think that the action happened in the past and we understand the sentence. And please remember the rules that there are no tenses in Indonesian language. That's why you don't have to conjugate the verbs like we do in English. However, if you want to make a sentence that the action happened in the past, we just add the word telah or sudah before the verb. The usage of telah and sudah can be tricky, so I will also share how to use telah and sudah properly at the end of this video. Now, let's begin with positive sentence. The formula is very simple and a bit similar to English. For the positive sentence, the formula is subjek plus sudah or telah plus predikat plus objek. For example, aku sudah pinjam buku. Aku sudah pinjam buku. Aku, a subject, sudah to show that the action happened in the past, pinjam as predikat, and buku as object. The English translation is, I borrowed a book. If you want to add adverb or kata keterangan in Indonesian language, the formula is also simple. The formula is subjek plus sudah or telah plus predikat plus objek plus kata keterangan. For example, aku sudah pinjam buku kemarin. Aku sudah pinjam buku kemarin. Aku, a subject, sudah to show that the action happened in the past, pinjam as predikat, buku as object, and kemarin as adverb. The English translation is, I borrowed a book yesterday. However, if we want to know the type or what kind of book, we add adjective to the objects, don't we? The placement of the adjective is different from English. The formula is subjek plus sudah or telah plus predikat or verb plus objek plus kata sifat plus kata keterangan. For example, aku sudah pinjam buku bagus kemarin. Aku sudah pinjam buku bagus kemarin. Aku, a subject, sudah to show that the action happened in the past, pinjam as predikat, buku as object, bagus as adjective, and kemarin as adverb. The English translation is, I borrowed a good book yesterday. So please take extra caution of this rule. I also have mentioned about this rule in the video of sentence structure of present tense. The next one is a bit tricky. In order to say negative sentence in the past form, in Indonesian language, we remove the word sudah or telah. For example, aku tidak sudah pinjam buku kemarin. Aku tidak telah pinjam buku kemarin. These two sentences are wrong. So, what's the correct one? We just say the sentence like we do in present tense and mention the adverb of time in order to know that the action happened in the past. For example, aku tidak pinjam buku kemarin. Aku tidak pinjam buku kemarin. I didn't borrow a book yesterday. Or we can say, aku belum pinjam buku. Aku belum pinjam buku. I haven't borrowed a book. We understand that the action of borrowing book did not happen in the past, without mentioning the adverb of time. In English, it is similar to present perfect. That's why the translation is, I haven't borrowed a book. So, here is the formula for negative sentence for present perfect or simple past in Indonesian language. I hope it is easy for you to understand. The next one is how to make question for the action that happened in the past. The formula is apakah plus subjek plus sudah or telah, plus predikat, plus objek, plus kata sifat, plus kata keterangan. For example, apakah kamu sudah pinjam buku bagus kemarin? Apakah kamu sudah pinjam buku bagus kemarin? Did you borrow a good book yesterday? To make it easy for you, this is the summary of our lesson. It's very easy, isn't it? I hope you enjoy your learning process with me. Here is the table to show you that you don't have to conjugate the verbs even though the subject pronoun is different. The example of positive sentence are, saya or aku sudah pinjam buku. I borrowed a book. Anda or kamu sudah pinjam buku. You borrowed a book. Beliau or dia sudah pinjam buku. She or he borrowed a book. Kalian sudah pinjam buku. You borrowed a book. Kita sudah pinjam buku. We borrowed a book. Kami sudah pinjam buku. We borrowed a book. Mereka sudah pinjam buku. They borrowed a book. The example of negative sentence are, saya or aku, saya tidak pinjam buku kemarin. I didn't borrow a book yesterday. Anda or kamu, Anda tidak pinjam buku kemarin. You didn't borrow a book yesterday. Beliau or dia, beliau tidak pinjam buku kemarin. She or he didn't borrow a book yesterday. Kalian tidak pinjam buku kemarin. You didn't borrow a book yesterday. Kita tidak pinjam buku kemarin. We didn't borrow a book yesterday. Kami tidak pinjam buku kemarin. We didn't borrow a book yesterday. Mereka tidak pinjam buku kemarin. They didn't borrow a book yesterday. Or, you also can use this example for negative sentences. Saya or aku belum pinjam buku. I haven't borrowed a book. Anda or kamu belum pinjam buku. You haven't borrowed a book. Beliau or dia belum pinjam buku. She or he hasn't borrowed a book. Kalian belum pinjam buku. You haven't borrowed a book. Kita belum pinjam buku. We haven't borrowed a book. Kami belum pinjam buku. We haven't borrowed a book. Mereka belum pinjam buku. They haven't borrowed a book. The last one is the table of interrogative sentences. For example, saya or aku. Apakah aku sudah pinjam buku? Did I borrow a book? Anda or kamu. Apakah kamu sudah pinjam buku? Did you borrow a book? Beliau or dia. Apakah dia sudah pinjam buku? Did he or she borrow a book? Kalian. Apakah kalian sudah pinjam buku? Did you borrow a book? Kita. Apakah kita sudah pinjam buku? Did we borrow a book? Kami. Apakah kami sudah pinjam buku? Did we borrow a book? Mereka. Apakah mereka sudah pinjam buku? Did they borrow a book? As promised, the last part of this video is to show you how to properly use the word telah and sudah. I will let you know by using example from informal daily conversation. The first one is, kamu sudah makan. If we have eaten, we can simply reply as, ya sudah. Look at the second one. If someone asks you, kamu telah makan? Kamu telah makan? We cannot reply with, ya telah. If you do, people might laugh at you because nobody does that. How to properly reply to the question of kamu telah makan? We have to reply, ya, aku telah makan. The next example is, sudahkah kamu baca buku hari ini? Sudahkah kamu baca buku hari ini? Have you read a book today? This is the proper sentence. And please don't say, telahkah kamu baca buku hari ini? Why? Because nobody does that. In a nutshell, I can say that the word sudah is more versatile compared to telah. That's all for today. If there are some grammars you want me to share with you in the next video, please write down in the comment section below. Thank you and sampai jumpa.